Alex, Hormozi's VSL convert like crazy. What if you could build those same high-converting scripts without writing skills, marketing expertise, or wasting days stuck in Google Docs? This isn't another overused template or generic ChatGPT prompt loop. And it's definitely not one of those overpriced AI copywriting tools that overpromise and underdeliver. In this video, I will walk you through 7 clear steps using custom GPT trained specifically on Hormozi's VSL frameworks. You will see exactly how I build my VSL for my own community, CCGG, and how you can use the same AI assistant to do it too. This is super useful for coaches, course creators, and entrepreneurs who are done wasting time on VSLs that don't convert and want something that actually works. And by the way, I'm Darren Wiener. I've helped hundreds of agency owners as a business coach inside the AAA Accelerator, the world's first AI entrepreneur community founded by Leah Motley. And now, inside my CCGG community, I'm giving you access to the same GPT that builds these VSLs for real. So, ready to see how Hormozi trained GPT can help you write high-converting VSLs faster than ever before? Let's dive in. So we will work with the Hormozi Perfect VSL GPT. And the first step is to choose the right mode. Either you go mode 1, section by section, to avoid being overwhelmed. In mode 1, the AI will ask you for inputs at each section and work section by section. It's way easier to do the Hormozi 15-step VSL structure this way if you're not used to it. By the way, in a few minutes, I will show you what are the 15 steps of this Hormozi VSL framework, right? In the example I will show you, which is the VSL I did for my community, CCGG, actually I've used mode 2, which is all upfront. Basically, the AI will ask you for all the inputs once, and you can dump everything you have in mind or about the topic you want to craft the VSL about. And this is what I did for the CCGG. Okay. I like this because if you have already your offer audience figured out with information, you can collect that and put this inside the custom GPT. Of course, like always with AI, the more accurate and specific are your inputs, the better will be the outputs, obviously. So let me show you how it looks like. So here, mode selection, I selected mode 2. I want to use mode 2, okay? And then it will request for inputs. Please drop all inputs you've gathered. And so that's step 2, upload the raw inputs. Here, what I like to do is I like to share, of course, the information I have about my audience, their pain points, the details of my offer, and also testimonials. Okay, social proof. Every proof I have that my thing works, that I've brought results to the people I'm targeting, I will put there as inputs. So that the AI understands everything about my offer, my target customers, my unique mechanism, the kind of result I bring to them, and real example of people I've helped with this offer. That's the meat of the VSL. And then after, the AI will use the 15-step Hormozi VSL framework to package all this information in an optimized manner. And here you can really share everything. Also, you can share the fears they have about your offer, or about the result they want to achieve, the objections they have, some unpopular truths. You can add these specific details that will make the VSL very authentic and effective. So this is what I did here. And you can see, like, I'm really putting everything here in not a so well organized manner, by the way. Okay, there are lots of information. It's boring to go after everything, but at the end, what I want to show you, and I put also testimonial, like transcript of real testimonial I got. And so now the next step 3, it's to get the first draft of the VSL. Once you've dumped everything that the AI is requesting as inputs, you just need to let it do its stuff, and that's it. Okay, so the AI will deliver the 15-part script based on the Hormozi framework. And we see there is hook, but there are also big problems, showcase, which is a tactical teasing of the offer, objections, etc. And so the power of this is that you don't have to think about this stuff. You just put as inputs the knowledge you already have about your offer, your target avatar, etc. And then that's the AI that will package that in a very effective manner to have a very good VSL. Pro tip here, I like to give details about my unique mechanism. What is unique inside this offer? what is the unique way we're using, the specific way we're using to bring the result that the target avatar want. And that makes the VSL even more effective and compelling. So here, after this step, you will get a first draft of the VSL structure according to the 15 parts of the script, the Hormozi framework. And so that's the draft one. And you can see there are the 15 parts. Okay, let me show you the 15 parts in a cleaner manner. So first there will be hook, then there will be big problem, then why the other solution don't work, some introduction of the new mechanism, the unique mechanism, some credibility, origin story element, quick proof, social proof preview, like testimonials, the promise, like the big result they can get with the offer, the showcase, which is the tactical presentation of is inside the offer, the it's not your fault section, a section to handle some classical objections, addition of scarcity urgency, other social proof, then price justification, putting into perspective the price, call to action, and finally the close and reframe. Okay, these are the 15 parts. And so this is what it will do here. Okay, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. The showcase here. You can see there are the several components of the offer. Okay, inside my community, that's my offer. And then the other part. Okay, good. So now it's the first draft. It's 80% correct, but now let's make it even better. And how can we do this? So next step, we will refine, first and foremost, what I like to do. I like to refine the showcase section, like really the presentation of the offer. And what I like to do is, instead of just showing what is inside, I want to first make every component of the offer a solution to a problem I want to solve, okay? A benefit. That's step 1. Then I want also to add some emotional connection. And to do this, what I like to do, I like to frame the element of the offer also as an element that can handle an objection. And I like to present that as a natural flow for transformation. So if I recap here, trying to make the element of the offer a solution to a specific problem I want to solve, but at the same time, a way to handle some objection they may have, and weave that into a story or a narrative that is actually the logical flow of the journey. And this is what it did here. Okay, so it's pain-driven, objection-crushing walkthrough tour. Okay, so I won't go into the details, but just I want to show you the V2, video sales letter version 2. So the beginning is pretty much the same. And then what I worked on is the showcase. Okay, objection crushing tour. So first, content creation feels overwhelming. That's one of the objection, one of the big problem around the connected to my offer. And so I introduced infinite magnetic system. And then, okay, we solved the content creation. You have this element to solve the pain point related to content creation. So now what's the next objection? Yeah, I create content, but what I really want is monetize, okay? Not just grow followers. This is the way my ideal customer think, okay? Totally fair. And then the next module inside my offer, which is related to target avatar understanding and offer creation, okay? So that you can monetize. So first content, then creation of an offer. And then another objection would be, well, yes, okay, but I want to build my list also. I create content, I want to monetize it, and one way to monetize it is to create my list and to be able to do email marketing. Okay, so that's why, so that's an objection. And so that's why we have the next element of the offer, which is a module to create AI lead magnets. And then another objection could be, yes, okay, cool, but I'm not techie. I'm not sure I can use this AI stuff you're providing me. Okay, cool. So you don't have to, because I give you copy-paste GPTs. Okay, and if you want to create your own GPTs, you can do as well without technical skills. That's a module in the offer. Okay, and then another objection can be, yeah, that's cool, but if I want very specific GPTs without doing anything technical, cool, no problem. We have the GPT lab. You ask the GPT you want, and we create it for you. Okay, you can see how I'm creating a narrative about my offer. The elements of the narrative are objections that people may have during the offer presentation, basically. Another example, what if I fall behind and need help? No problem. You fall behind and need help. There are weekly Q&A. There is GPT walkthrough tutorials, and you can also ask any questions. inside your community. And if you have some content, you can request for review of your content. If you're crafting GPTs, you can request review to GPTs. Okay, so that's the way to handle the objection. Just here, I wanted to show you how you can improve inside a VSL the flow presenting your offer. It's not just value stacking. It's not just list of feature. No, it's a story. And the AI helps you craft that, by the way. It's a story that both presents your offer as solutions to specific problem they have, but also take the opportunity to handle objection they have naturally when exposed to the different element of your offer. Then after, it's just refining some elements of the VSL. Here, I wanted to add a specific testimonial, and that's it. So no big deal. And then I have my third version of the VSL, okay, with this minor tweak I made. So we have refined the showcase section, step 4. Now, step 5, it's to polish the script. Here, at this stage, the content inside the script is good. Okay, we have the good elements, we have the good details, specific details. We are doing a great job in handling objection, in addressing different issues they may have. Now, it's all about packaging. Here, what we want to do is we want to rewrite the script to improve the flow and maybe tweak a bit the tone. Here, I aim for shorter sentences, no jargon, clear transitions, basically. Flow. It's all about flow. Because what you want with the VSL, of course, you want the content of the VSL to be interesting for the viewer, but you want also the packaging to be nice to consume. You want it to feel like a real conversation, not a pitch. And so to do this, I like to edit it in Canvas. Here I have my script, scene by scene, and I can edit it manually or I can edit it with AI. I can select something and say, AI, change this, change that, improve it. So that's very powerful. And that's why I like to work with custom GPTs, because you have all these features that are in ChatGPT, which are user experience and user interface feature that makes it very effective to work and tweak stuff that the AI has written for you. So we polish the script for natural spoken delivery. And then step 6, it's a very interesting step that I got from Hormozi, by the way. It's upgrading for density. We've worked on the content first, what is inside the VSL in a very tactical manner. And then we've worked on the flow, on the packaging to make it easy to consume. And so in this stage, we want to work on impact. We want to upgrade for density without losing the flow. So basically, I asked the AI to remove the fluff, increase the word density, really keep only what matters, but still sounding human, still getting the flow. Okay, you don't want a bullet point list here. And the idea here is to increase impact, basically. And you can see it if you read the script, you will feel that it's first flowing, but also it's very dense and like there is a reason. Okay, there is a reason, there is impact. That's nice. That's just what I did here. I want more dust, more dense, less fluff, etc. And then it crafted it. I have my final version here. This is already the final version. But if I show you before, okay, before it was like this. That's the previous version. The final version is here, leaner, okay, more effective. Okay, now final step, final touches. Here it's time to export for production. So after some minor editing, once again, you read out loud the VSL, you make minor editing using Canvas, like I showed you, and then it's ready to record with the transition, the scenes. You can see it scenes by scenes, what the scenes should be, what's the purpose of it, and then what you should read. Okay, and sometimes it can add some B-rolls and some stuff like this. Let me find that for you. Yeah. Okay, here, for instance. Where's that? Text overlay, monetization. Okay, you have, of course, you can change that. Of course, it's just an indication, but I find it useful. If you are not inspired about editing the VSL, that can be good prompts. Writing grid VSL used to feel like torture, right? Now you've got the structure, the insights, the AI assistant to get it done fast. And if you want to try the exact AI used in this video, it's inside my school community, CCGG. The link is below, so have a look. In the meantime, thanks for watching, subscribe, and I see you in the next video.